hairdo going on.
There we go. Yeah, I gotta get a haircut soon, but
That's how the East Coast is treating you.
just rocking out, man.
So basically, I titled this one OTC, Doge, and AMC coming back. What?
Coming back, bro.
So let's talk about this.
Yeah.
Uh,
What's that Doge at right now? 38 cents?
yeah, man. I'm glad I hopped on it because I just been seeing the money run. You know what I'm saying?
How much Dodge you got?
I don't got much, man. I'm still a little, a little hurt from taking all that original Doge. Oh,
Same,
my,
man.
I had so many coins, man. Before I had like I don't know how, maybe like 30. I don't know 30,000, something like that.
Yeah, I had
Uh,
10.
yeah, now I got like close to 1,900.
Yeah, I got
Oh, 2,000. Look at you flexing.
I got
You got
two
almost
I got
3K right
2,000 Doge. Almost
there.
3.
Well, the big pump
I'm
supposedly that's
only
gonna
up
come is
200.
you're a little choppy, by the way, just so you know.
What
Um,
what about now?
just ish. I mean, I can hear you, but just your. Let me see. Talk real quick.
Yo, what's up?
Okay, then yeah, I can hear you. Just your video is a little delayed, but it's all good. But apparently, the news about that is that Elon is about to host SNL this Saturday,
Yeah.
and he probably might do a sketch. They're calling the Doge Father. That he might do like a sketch like that,
Yeah.
and wink, wink, pump that Doge.
Pump that.
So I'm there I'm there at least till this weekend. I just have to see what's going on, and I have to be part of the action. So I'm glad I got like a nice little entry. I'm still hurt that I didn't keep mine when I had it back in like 4 cents.
Yeah,
I would
same.
I would have been I would have been gone right now. This show would have never happened. Well, I probably would have been in Mexico or somewhere, just going like, "Yo, what's going on? Welcome to."
What's it called? There, I watched this video. You probably know him. This YouTuber called Andre Jake.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
He made a video of a guy who made like 1 million off of Doge. Some dude from LA, and he's still holding it. He said he's gonna hold it until he hits like 10 mil on Doge. But man, the guy said he put 180,000 or something. He
When
bought
when
like
it was
when it was like 4 cents or something like that.
mm, first of all, that's conviction. You know what I'm saying? Like someone to put 180 to that is insane.
Yeah,
I was worried about my little $2,000 that I put there.
yeah,
And that's
yeah,
why I pulled it out, and that's why I'm taking the L right now in comparison to that guy that's living the life right
yeah, man. Uh, uh, and it
you know,
sucks. It
it
sucks, but
is it is what it is, man. Like this is the beauty of it all, especially with this unusual year that we've had in the markets. I see it as like, some opportunities come, but there's gonna be more opportunities. There's going to be more things that you'll be able to rock on and hop on. So it's just a matter of like clearing your vision and
mhm.
and really waiting for these opportunities. Which brings me to, let's talk before we talk OTC, because that's really why I want to talk about in particular. But
Yeah,
let's talk about AMC. So there's been rumblings and all this stuff about the squeeze, but I'm hearing it louder and louder this weekend.
really.
Uh, yeah, because what's AMC's price right now as we
It
speak?
was like $10, I think.
Yeah, so I've been $10, yeah. So I've been hearing too many people going like, "Yo, I'm buying more AMC and all this stuff." I haven't really been on Wall Street bets. I've been off of that since the GameStop days because
Yeah.
I needed a serious break from all those people. But I don't know if they're targeting it or what's going on. But I'm seeing more and more rumblings about this, that the short
Mm.
squeeze is happening. And I mean, if you even follow the trajectory that GameStop took, essentially the short squeeze took a while to really take off. Because, like, for example, Roaring Kitty, the dude was talking about it since like probably maybe February of last year.
Yeah.
And it didn't happen until like a year later or
Mm.
close to it ish, you
Right.
know. So this whole AMC thing, I'm seeing even friends of mine on Facebook. Meanwhile, I get most of my news through like Discord, Telegram, Twitter. Twitter is very key for me, but I'm seeing friends of mine on Facebook talk about this AMC thing.
Yeah.
And that's when I went, wait a minute, wait a minute. Do I have to load in more AMC right now? Like, what's going on? So
Yeah.
I need to like really get more informed, especially today. That unfortunately my car's broken down. It's just a starter, but I'm gonna fix it tomorrow. So gonna be well taken care of. But today, since I'm just gonna be home, and it's a very hot day here in the Caribbean, I'm like sweating bullets right now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's very hot. It's like perfect for beach. But I was at the beach yesterday, like all day running, doing all sorts of things. So like today, I'm just gonna be home working, doing a bunch of stuff. I got double laptop lifestyle. The laptop there, this laptop here. I got like two phones over there. I'm just work mode full today.
Right.
Uh, but yeah, I need to research more of this AMC thing because it's interesting. It's just interesting when I hear more people rumbling, especially people that are not that keen about investing like that.
Right.
There's definitely an increase of interest when it comes to investing, and still, if you really think about it, not enough people are investing in comparison to like the overall population of the world, because there's only like about, I think today we have like between 56 to 60% somewhere there of the people actually being online. So that means there's more than 40% of people still without access to the actual internet. And the
Yeah.
people that have actually access to the internet doesn't mean they invest. They might just be binge watching shows, or they might be playing video games or whatever it is.
Right. Right.
So in comparison, there's still a significant amount of people that are not invested in the market. That progressively there's going to be more money in the market. Um, IMO, you know.
Hmm.
But let's talk OTC real quick. So I've been narrowing down my focus because I caught myself again in a time that I found myself last year. So
Mm.
last year, around maybe July or August of 2020, I looked at my portfolio and I realized I got too much shit.
Too spread out. Yeah.
I'm like, yo, I got like 78 companies,
Yeah.
and it's just it's too much to keep up. So I'm really thinking, 'cause especially now that I've been finding like the winners, like the ones that I'm like, oh, this one and this one.
Hmm.
I think I'm gonna just narrow stuff down this week, man. Like
Okay.
really trim down all the boards, all of them. The big boards, the OTC. I mean, crypto. I only literally have like two, Doge and Bitcoin. That's it. But yeah, I really think it's time, at least for me, to start trimming down because it's just too much to keep up with. And I have businesses to launch. I have stuff that I gotta do, and yeah, I just can't be in all these different groups, man. You
Yeah.
know?
It's a lot. Yeah. Yeah. I find that too. Like I'm pretty spread out in stocks, like regular stocks. I'm pretty spread out in OTC. Pretty spread out in crypto. Which, yeah, I definitely want to start like narrowing it down because it's just like, well, I could probably be making better gains if I just focus on a couple, you know.
Mm. Yeah, and I think it's better that way overall, just because of peace of mind. It's like when I have my money in too many places. This is just me. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm a comedian retired. You know, if you're watching this and thinking, oh, I'm gonna do the same thing he does,
Hmm.
I don't know your risk. I don't know how much money you make. You know, you might be making $7 an hour. I make different. I don't have a job. You know, like, don't take my advice. But what I'm doing is that I feel when I have too many plays, I feel paranoid. But I think is because of follow. I think it's really the information. You know, like for example, the first couple of years that I went to Thrive where we met, um, you get that analysis paralysis. Like you get so much information, boom, 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 thrown at you that maybe it takes you sometimes it. I remember the first couple thrives, bro. It will take me like a week after to
Yeah.
actually do something because
Yeah.
I just felt like stuck. I was just like, you know,
Information. Yeah, information overload.
yeah. So I feel the same way with like just keeping up with all these companies, man. That all of them are throwing this information and that information, this information, and the merger about this, and they now change CEOs, and now they, you know, and it's just like it's too much to keep up with. Then
Yeah,
I feel I can't even retain information when I'm around other people because I'm trying to keep up with all these companies, you know.
exactly.
And yeah, for me, it just gives me more peace of mind when I have less plays that I'm more confident in, and I just put it there.
Mhm.
And overall, the less that diversification you have, the more you see your money grow too, in my opinion. Because if you just see
Right.
a little bit here and a little bit there, you're still diluting the whole picture. Versus like when I was putting all my stuff into Tesla, I'm seeing that shit, you know.
Yeah.
And of course, when he traces back, I feel that too. But
Yeah.
at least now, because I've been doing it over time for such a long period of time, now the pullbacks don't even affect me.
Right.
And but every time it increases, my portfolio dramatically rises, you know?
Yeah.
And that's like, you know, building a house on a good foundation, you know? Like
Hmm.
once you do that, no matter if a hurricane comes, that's why, bro, this house that I'm in right now has withstand the worst hurricanes you could ever imagine.
Yeah.
And nothing has happened to this house.
Yeah.
Nothing. Not a single thing.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, there's other ones that weren't built in proper, you know, foundations or grounds, and
Right.
they all got wiped,
Really.
and they had to like reconstruct them better. But
Hmm.
that's what happens. You know, you sometimes those things are the things that are teaching lessons for you. That's the
Right.
reason from the get go. I was just like, yeah, I'm not. Why would I even take leverage? You know, why would I even do that? Like, I don't want to take that risk. And then when I felt like, okay, wait a minute, there's just other rich people that they've been just banking on leverage,
Hmm.
and they've been able to like grow their account crazy. You know, they went from like maybe they were gonna make a couple $1 million to now they make 20 million, 40 million, you know? But
Yeah.
it was because of that leverage and they used it wisely. Some of them gamble their life away, like that guy in Doge, you know, they just went 180,000, fuck it. But
Yeah.
sometimes, you know, scare money don't make money, you know what I'm saying? So you
Yeah.
gotta assume your own risk, your own stuff. I'm on leverage right now, not crazy, only enough that I can manage. Like if they were to hit me with a maintenance call, which they are not going to, but if they were to hit me with one, I can pay that back. All I have to do is do a couple of things over here on the side and then just, you know, pay that stuff back.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, you really got to think smart about how you invest because a lot of people they just YOLO money. Like I'm in this Telegram for these like ICO cryptos that are just coming out, and they're making the dumbest coins, man. And you really gotta like kind of pick a couple that you think might make it. And that's what I've done. I've just chose like a couple of coins that I'm like, hey, you know, if these make it, then awesome. If they don't, whatever. But it's only like 5 or 6, and I just put in like $50, $100, and that's kind of like a YOLO play. But it's funny to see, because I jump in the Telegram chat once in a while, and it's like people are like, this is like their job. It's basically like they're gambling full time, and some of them like they'll turn like $100 into a couple thousand or more, or they'll just put like $100 here, $100 there, $100 there, and like each one turns into like $5 like the next day. So it's just like crazy to see these chats. And yeah, man, somebody was like yesterday, I saw, he's like, yeah, I put 250 on this, and now it's like $9. I was like, dude.
Yeah, the other thing you also have to check is, because this is another thing. Most crypto, especially those crazy ones that they just come up with, they're scams. They're Ponzi schemes or scams. So you got to make sure also that they don't have liquidity issues. Because that's another thing that I've been investigating on. That is like, okay, cool. You put $40,000 on SafeMoon, and you made 40 million all of a sudden.
Yeah,
now, can you sell it?
Yeah.
Can you pull it though? Can you pull the money out?
Right.
Because one thing is numbers on a screen. Another thing is that you can actually pull that money out. One thing that I would suggest to anybody that has not done this, do it, please. Whether you start a Robinhood account, M1, whatever it is, doesn't matter what it is. Put a little bit of money, put it into something, sell that something, pull that money out. Just do that test, just so you're aware, not only if you can actually do that, but how long it will take. Because you could be in a really tough situation in your life all of a sudden, because emergency happens. And all of a sudden you need access to that money. And what if you can't get access to that? Or if it takes you a whole week to get into your account, you know? You need to be aware of all this stuff. I've done these tests with all the brokerages that I have.
Yeah.
All of them. And now I have an accurate timeline of each. So if I need, for any weird reason, if I need to go into my stuff, I know how long it will take, and I know which ones are faster than the other ones. And you need to be aware of all this stuff, because again, God forbid something happens to anybody, but like things happen in life.
Yeah.
You never know.
There was a meme.
Look at my car. Look at my car.
Yeah, it's fucked. Yeah, dude, there was a meme which actually kind of goes along with what you're saying. It was like the one of Leonardo DiCaprio. And you know how a lot of people say like, "Oh, I'm not selling," and it's got like that bad face on. Yeah, but it says, "I'm not selling" on the top. He's like, "I'm not selling," but then it says, "Because of liquidity issues."
Yeah. It's real. It's real, man. Liquidity issues can get you, and you don't know it. You know, you might think, hey, you might have money in the bank, and the bank that you're with might have liquidity issues. That could happen. Hypothetically, it could. So you can see your numbers on a screen and not be able to pull them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've gone to ATMs where I can't pull money. It's like, this ATM doesn't have money now.
Yeah.
And guess what? I gotta go find another ATM. So
yeah, bro, it's crazy. Yeah. Imagine you had like 10 million, right, in the bank, and it's just like you go, "Hey, I need my 10 million cash." You think they have it? I doubt it.
Man, it's like those people that like lose those the Bitcoin wallets, you know? It's like, man, I have it, but it's all in this one jump drive that I misplaced, or my mom put it away or something.
Yeah.
Or I forgot the password. I forgot the number.
Yep. Yeah, man. That's crazy.
So let's talk about this OTC real quick.
Yeah. So what are you
Uh,
focusing on? Which ones are you focusing on?
man, I am. Even though I did send you an alert. I told you
Mm-hmm.
that I sold some LTNC.
Yep.
I still hold everything else, and I'm going to buy more. I'm very bullish from what I've been seeing on this company, from what they're doing. They're supposed to be releasing a new product on May 4th, which is
Mm.
this week. Uh, and they just endorsed a kid that's very, very high in the NFL draft, and he's holding them LTNC bottles. Manny Pacquiao and his foundation signed a deal with LTNC officially, and later
Okay.
this year they're going to announce at least two more GOAT, quote unquote, athletes. So I'm very bullish on that one. And the one that I am so bullish on that now I'm like, yo, what can I do to just put more money here? I'm
Mm.
about to sell a bunch of stuff. I might have to put more money from my bank account, even though I don't necessarily want to, but I might have to.
Yeah.
And I might see what in the big boards I can sell just to get more of these. But GGII, bro,
Yeah.
I I feel strongly about, like so strongly.
Really.
Uh,
Like
and
what?
someone here saying, "What is this? What year did you guys get into cryptocurrency?" Uh, I'm not big into crypto. I'm just a dabbler into crypto. Bunch of my friends are crypto gazillionaires, and George apparently has a telegram where he's there, just pumping them scam coins. So
Pumping dope. No.
pumping them. No, we don't do that here. No, but Gigi, I'm bro. Yeah. Just by seeing first of all, the dude is a Latino. The
Oh yeah.
dude running the company, the people behind the company, they're in San Diego. They're based in San Diego. The people running the company, because it's called Hempaco. Hempaco acquired GGI, right? So they did like a reverse merger thing.
Mm.
Uh so now you guys see Hempaco moves. Hempaco already has product. They have uh,
Yeah.
these hemp cigarettes that you can buy right now. You can get, I think a pack is like $10, and is everything is made out of hemp. The paper, the filter, what's inside, it has 10% CBD, no THC, just hemp
Yeah.
and CBD. Even the packaging is made out of hemp. Everything is hemp.
I
They've system.
I saw the website. Yeah, the website you sent me. I was like, man, I think I might buy one.
Bro, I might. I'm thinking about buying. That's the thing. I was like thinking at first. I was like, I'll buy a pack, but I'm like, they're cheap, man. Like, why would I just
Yeah.
buy a pack if I don't really like
Right.
them or something? I would just give it to a friend or something like that. But because I'm like, man, should I buy the big stack? Because they have like a
Yeah.
stack for like $100.
Yeah.
I'm like, should I? But I'm gonna buy. I'm for sure buying. I'm for sure buying. And if I were living in California, as I was living in California, not anymore, I will go to the headquarters, like in San Diego, straight up. Because I've been following the CEO, Jorge, and he's been putting online like, hey, if you guys like want to come and like get a tour and like check it out, like he's so down to earth. And the people he employs other like Latino people. Like I heard a Mexican accent of one of the co-workers there, and like other people there. And bro, my life is dedicated to like Latinx people. So it's just like I am even more bullish on that. And with LTNC is the fact that, bro, the sports drink industry has to get disrupted. Has to get, like, the companies that I invest on are disruption companies. Period. If
Mm.
you're not disrupting something, I don't care about you. But if you're
Yeah.
disrupting, that's all I want. That's the reason the majority of my stuff is on Tesla, because Tesla is disrupting everything. And but beverage companies have to get disrupted because Powerade is nothing but bullshit.
Yeah.
And I was drinking a Powerade the other day. Not gonna lie, but it's bullshit. Gatorade is bullshit. Like all these energy drinks, just bullshit. Even coffee, bro. Coffee. Whatever people want to say, like, oh, it has these benefits, all this stuff, blah blah blah. Bro, at the end of the day, it's hijacking your neurons and your things that your brain can naturally do with stimulants. You're completely hijacking your system to serve. Because most people that do drink coffee is people that are working for other people. People are working for other companies and all this stuff. So yeah, they want you hooked on coffee, so you produce more work for them. But at the end of the day, you're just destroying yourself with this. That's why I don't personally drink coffee. And people drink coffee like it's a religion because how it has been sold to them. But personally, I don't think you need that in your life. And that's why I haven't had a sip of LTNC water, bro. A sip of it. But I believe in that more than any of these other stuff that's out there in the market like that. Because there's a lot of unhealthy stuff out there. There's a lot of stuff that's destroying people. Like people really think, bro, I went to doctors out here in the Caribbean that literally will tell you, you'll be sick of whatever. And they will tell you, have export sodas, which is like some cookies, some salt cookies, and Gatorade. We lost George there for a second, but it's all good. Basically, yeah, like it's insane. Just like the amount of people that are like brainwashed by marketing, and we've had like so much bad marketing in our lives that's the reason why most people drink these really bad beverages. The real reason people drink Coca-Cola, if you think about it, is just marketing. Straight up.
Yes.
Straight up marketing. When I go to the movie theater here, I see tons of Coca-Cola, not only signs and all that stuff, but commercials like in the movie theater.
Right.
And it's just that. It's just by you getting marketed so much this stuff, that's the reason it makes you even subconsciously buying it. Like you're purchasing it and you don't even catch yourself doing it. I saw someone like literally like this group of women that were like huge women, and they had like at least a 12-pack of the big, not the cans, bro. The leaders.
Yeah.
All the way. Like the leaders are like it's big, bro. Like 12 of those. 12 of those. And I'm like, you can't tell me that someone, especially from the outside looking in, cannot tell what's gonna be the future of these people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And yeah, people got to be just more aware of what they're consuming and putting in their bodies and what they're thinking, and like their everyday patterns, because sometimes we get set on autopilot without even knowing. You never driven somewhere and then you go, how the fuck did I get here? Like I don't even remember driving.
Yeah, you space out.
Yeah, bro, that happens every day to a lot of people.
Yeah. Yeah, because we're just being bombarded with like different messages, you know, and it's just like you need to kind of just zone out once in a while.
Yeah. The best thing I've done is just like, bro, I don't, when I know what's going on in the news and stuff like that, it's literally because I'm on social media and like people are talking about it. But I'm not looking at none of that stuff. I'm not paying attention. I'm just focused on my stuff. I shut everything down. Sundays like this, I try to, my car was working, I would just be out and about, you know, and like reading a book or something.
Yeah.
But you have to. You can't be just all glued in and always like wired, because that messes up your health, man. And it's not good. Not good for you.
Yeah, bro. That's so true. Yeah, I
That's
gotta make
why,
sure I hit there too.
that's why we gotta, if you're gonna smoke, why not smoke some hemp, you know, with CBD in it?
Bro, my dad, he got on the CBD gummies because he's been having some back pain, and I was like telling him, I was like, hey, you know, you should check out some CBD gummies, and he was like, what? Like, no, I don't think so. And I was like, just try it. Like one day you don't gotta go to work or something. Like try it on a Saturday, you know, so you He just relax on Sunday, and he tried it. He ate it. He said at like 10 at night. He's like I couldn't wake up until like 9 in the morning. He usually wakes up at like 5 in the morning, like 4 or 5 in the morning. He's like, wow, that was like the best sleep I ever had.
Bro, I'm telling you, there was a friend of mine stayed for I think stayed for like one night here, right?
Yeah.
And I have like, first, bro, when it comes to sleep, like I'm a biohacker. When it comes to like sleeping and improving yourself and whatever, I do not mess around. I do not mess around. And basically, I got like, I put the room cool. I have the Ooler, which like it puts the temperature of your pad, like where you're sleeping, at whatever temperature you want. If you want it hot, if you want it cold, if you want it like medium temperature. I have blackout curtains. I have a air purifier, a humidifier, like all this stuff going on that literally it's completely inducive for you to have the most optimal amount of sleep you can possibly have, because I need it. Right. And my friend was like, that was the best sleep I ever had in my life.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, because your boy is on it, Like I read that Sean Stevenson book about Sleep Smarter, and it changed my life. After that, I realized, oh my God, I've been sleeping so wrong. Yeah. And the moment I moved to the Caribbean, I was like, yo, I'm going in with everything. And now I got red light. I've been doing red light therapy every day. Whole nother level, bro. My energy levels have exploded. Yeah. And I'm just starting to do it. So I can't even imagine what's going to happen a month from now,
Right. So how many hours of sleep do you think or what's like a optimal hours of sleep that you like to get?
Personally, but again, I have a different lifestyle. I can't recommend this to everybody because everybody has different life situations. But for me in particular, that I am my own boss, I get to do whatever I want. I sleep when I feel I want to sleep. So when I feel like my work is done for the day. So sometimes that could be 11 p.m. Sometimes that could be 10. Sometimes that could be 12 or 1 or 2 a.m. Sometimes it has gone all the way to 4, but that really messes me up. I try not to do that. That's typically when I'm inside of meetings with people in California, because since there's a 3-hour difference and I'm listening into the meetings or I'm talking to people or whatever it is, that's the only reason that it messes up my schedule. But I try not to do those anymore. I try to sleep the latest 2 to 3 in the morning if I really have to push it. But the whole key is to wake up when you want to wake up. Like, not waking up with an alarm, not waking up with that. Like, I wake up legit when I feel like, okay, I got enough rest. Like, this is enough. But the key to that is to have your room to be as dark as possible, even if it's morning time, because you can be like really, really sleepy, like at 9 a.m., for example, but then there's light coming into your room. And one thing I learned is that your skin in general basically has, like, if you think about it, this is the best way to think about it. It has like little eyes, like all over your skin. You have like little eyes. So when there's even a little bit of light, especially like annoying type of light or light around that, it's still your body perceives it, aka waking you up. Yeah. And doesn't let you get like the proper full sleep. That's why it's best to sleep when it's dark and, rise up when it's morning, because that's like our natural circadian rhythm. But some other people have different schedules because they work better later at night. I have friends of mine that literally stay up to like 6 in the morning because they get the majority of their work done like between the hours of 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. or whatever. Yeah. Because that's where they get really creative or whatever it is. So everybody's different. But for me, I try to sleep like an old person, but by 10, 11 p.m. And rise up typically around like between 8:30 and 10 is my sweet spot, like getting up typically. And I haven't woken up to an alarm in a long ass time. Because even now with the older, for example, if I really need an alarm, I don't use an alarm. I will never use a phone ever, because that waking up to an alarm does so much damage to you, like to your brain, everything. It keeps you in like alert mode. It just disrupts so much. So what I do with the Uller is that you can automatically, let's say if I have to interrupt patterns, like if I have to wake up, for example, tomorrow at 8 a.m., I'm going to have a tow truck right here in my house. And I have to go with him to go to the mechanic to like fix my car, whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be there a couple hours or whatever. So I already know, since I have that already predisposed, I already know tonight I'm going to have to go to sleep earlier just so I'm pretty well rested for tomorrow. But if for some reason, because I'm used to waking up slightly a little bit later, like by 8:30 or so, but this time I have to wake up at probably 7:30, 7:45 a.m. What I do is I set up my Uller to before the time, like 30 minutes before the time I actually want to wake up, to heat up the bed. So it just heats it up for me to like the most uncomfortable, to the maximum amount it can heat up. So by body temperature, since like you're supposed to sleep cool, once your body starts feeling like it's getting hot, and I'm under the cover, so it's gonna get even more hot that way. Your body starts waking up, but it wakes up in a much more natural and even way, rather than some loud sounds or whatever it is, like waking you up and like interrupting your patterns. I like how this has from making money moves, we transition into health and wellness now. We should maybe start a different show then.
It's all part of it, bro. You gotta take care of your health to get the wealth.
It's true. Health is wealth. So if you're not taking care of yourself, man, you don't even know the amount of traders and investors and just people that I've encountered that are making ridiculous money. Like I'm talking ridiculous money, but they have the worst health in history.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy, man. It really makes me sad, because people should prioritize that first more than anything. Because money is just, man, money's paper. Money, and when you start making a lot, it just gets easier. Like after that, like really the hardest part is really getting started. Like I've been seeing friends of mine going like, oh, I want to invest, but it's just, I don't have enough money right now. And all. I'm like, bro, I started with less money than you.
Put $100. You could have put $100 on Doge.
I'm like, if you can spend $300 on weed, bro. I'm like, come on, you're not suffering.
At least invest in a weed company,
Yeah, I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like when people complain about stuff, I have friends legit that I'm like, when I go ask them, I'm like, okay, do you have money to pay your rent next month? Okay, cool. Do you have money to pay your rent the month after that? No? Okay, do you have debt? Okay, then you should take care of those things first and then maybe start investing. Now you can start with like little money if you want, like just $10, $20, whatever it is. Nothing crazy, nothing that's going to change your life for now, but at least you get that started. But people that literally are like, when I see their other expenses, that's really where I start. I'm like, okay, where do you waste your money on? Like tell me your last 10 big purchases. And then I'm like, oh, you bought marijuana for $300. Oh, you went to Forever 21 and you spent $500. Oh, I'm like, you got money. Like, or either you're getting these stimulus checks and that's what you're doing, or you got money hiding and just wasting it on stupid shit.
Yeah, exactly, man. Yep. People will make excuses to buy whatever it is they want, but don't take time to invest and grow the money.
Yeah. But anywho, I think it's time for our conversation to go offline. So anywho, where can people find you, George?
Yeah, man. Just anybody could find me at _George Asmar. It's my Instagram.
There you go. And me, I'm at Comedian Retired, Or you can look me up on YouTube Retired comedian. I'll have videos there soon. I've been filming stuff. I just don't have time to edit those videos right now. But I'm gonna show you the lifestyle. The Caribbean is beautiful. I've been filming so many places here that I want to show you in the future. And when I start traveling very soon, you're gonna see a lot of beautiful places that I go to. But anywho, we'll catch you on the next one. Take care. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye bye.